Alright, so as I promised, I said I'd show a video of this digital delay that I built. What you're looking at there might look like a spaceship controller or something. I think it looks like a landing strip for an airport. I don't fucking know. Either way, it's a delay pedal. It's based on the Mad Professor's Deep Blue delay. Except for it has a couple extra knobs here. It's got a volume pot added to it, so we can control volume on it. It doesn't bring it all the way down to nothing, but it'll control a little bit. We got the standard knobs that are on that pedal: the repeat, the mix, and the delay. What I've also added is another circuit board in here. It's a daughter board for a tap tempo, which doesn't come standard on that delay. I put some switches on here too, since it has a few options. We do have this delay knob here that will set delay time. What you're seeing here are these two LEDs, the flashing lights here. This is our tap tempo. Wherever it's blinking at is what the tempo of the delay is set at right now. We can change that by this momentary switch here. So if we want a shorter delay, so this one's flashing faster here. We can set this back to something slower, more manageable. There, that's back to kind of where we were. These knobs here, this is to take us off the daughter board here. This is the tap delay. This is the delay pot. So if I switch that, it doesn't do anything to pedal, but it'll change the. We don't set delay over here anymore. We set it with that pot. I don't think I'm gonna use that as much. I like this one. Anyways, we can set delay time with this one anyway. So it was kind of an add-on I really didn't need. The other switches here are modulation. We can have it regular speed, or we can double it by switching this. That's another thing that we can do with this daughter board here is modulation. It doesn't come on the Mad Professor's pedal there. The other thing we can do here, you might wonder why there's two different LEDs. This is our tap tempo that we've entered in on the momentary switch. This is our output tempo, and we can manipulate that with these two switches here. We can double it. You can see this one's going twice as fast as this one now. We can also use this knob here to manipulate this speed. We can have it as we'll say this is quarter note here. We'll go, these are dotted eighth. This is eighth note, so that's twice as fast. Then we can do the whole same thing with this doubling switch, and they'll just go right down the line and do the same kind of intervals that are here. So this would be eighth notes, dotted 16ths and 16ths, right? Then we got so we can manipulate this here without resetting this. It doesn't really do a whole lot of good for us on stage, but it's still fun to fuck around with, you know. So we're gonna go back to right here. So let's see. I guess I'll start playing a little bit. We can see what this thing does. I'll start out clean, and I'll do some distortion shit. Don't mind the playing. It's just a freaking pedal demonstration. This ain't like showing you like how good of a fucking player I am. Whatever. That's my tone without the delay pot going. As you can see, when we engage it, there's a bright ass another LED. So now it really looks like an airport. So let's hear what this does. And we can change the repeat. So this is just longer, and we can bring more into the mix here in a second. And you hear that picking up in the back there. And let's see. If I put it right here, it just sits there and freaking feedback. Yeah, let's not turn that into a mess there. But it'll go on and on and on and on. So it's a. So that's just some pretty cool stuff. Here. Might be too much for that. I don't know. I'm new to delays. This is the first one I've ever had. So, I mean, it's kind of cool that it's the first one I ever had, and it's one I built. So, anyways, that's what that does. We'll throw that modulation on now. We can add a whole bunch. I can show you the effects like here. There, you can hear it there. So we can speed it up with this switch here, right? So that sounds like you're drunk or something, right? Yeah, let's turn that down in the mix a little bit. Make it a little bit more usable. Turn the repeats down. What else we got here? Yeah, so there's like, and I guess there's a lot of possibilities of this fucking thing, you know? It's you turn that modulation down a little bit so it ain't so freaking pronounced. Alright, then you slow it back down. I think that you slow it down, you can hear a little better when you got it turned down a little bit. Alright, now fucking around with the clean shit. Let's put on the distortion. Now here's what I wanted to build the pedal for. I mean, you think like, this dude doesn't sound like he wants a fucking delay pedal. He doesn't know what the fuck to do with it. I wanted just for something for like soul. Let's speed that up a little bit. We're going to double it. Some more repeats, bring it out the big bar. That's what I wanted with the "Hello Cleveland, good night," that kind of shit, you know. The let's here, let's slow it down a little bit, and then we can some of them repeats out so it don't last as long. We'll turn it back down. So yeah, that's the pedal. I mean, I'm gonna have to fuck around with it more, but you guys get the freaking gist of it. I'm sure there's some better players than I out there that do the clean thing way better than I do. But it's gonna do what I need it to do, and maybe a lot more. So it gives me something to expand on. So, anyways, if you want more information about it, I got the Vero board layouts at tagboardeffects.blogspot.com. He's got a shitload of stuff on there. I built a tube streamer too, the fallopian tube streamer I called it. That's let's see if I can get it in this shot right. That's that guy right there, the fallopian tube streamer. I don't need to demo that. Everybody knows what a fucking tube streamer sounds like. If you don't, just listen to like Stevie Ray Vaughan. How about that? I think he's the one who made it famous, right? And I know, like, well, anyways, enough about that fucking thing. We got this guy down here. That's the anyways, he's got a million freaking things on there. He's got that's where I put the Deep Boot away. He also had that daughter board for the tap tempo and shit. So go check that out. If you don't know anything about electronics, there's a million goddamn things out there on the internet. I've found a bunch. I've learned a lot. If you can't figure it out, I mean, don't build an effects pedal. How about that? I don't fucking know. You guys figure this shit out if you want to do it. Don't ask me to build you one, because this fucker took like 2 months. I just sit there for like the other night, I spent all night debugging it and got it working. So it works now. Thank fuck Christ, because that was gonna upset me. A lot of it was just a paperweight. This is not one to start out on. The other one up there is a good one to start out on. That freaking tube streamer was easy. This one here is a pain in the ass. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video and you aren't bored to death about it. If you want to know anything more about it, get a hold of me. I'm sure you guys are filled with knowledge now. Take it easy.